Hi, I'm Chris Matthieu from Octoblu. I'm one of the co-founders of the company. We're an Internet of Things company, and we believe we're an Internet of Everything company. Most of our software is open source, and we have a private IoT cloud here on the table that's running on Intel hardware, and it allows us to do things like talk to this Bluetooth low energy sensor and change the Philips Hue light bulbs and the LED on the chip using accelerometer data. So you can kind of zoom in there, you can get XYZ of how this little sensor is moving around, and everything here is running without the internet. So we're a private IoT cloud running on Intel hardware, and we can speak all sorts of protocols.
So the whole IoT, Internet of Things, is doing some very unique things here with what you guys are working on.
Absolutely. Let me show you one more thing. If you look at this, this laptop here, we've gone from things to also systems like APIs. We're calling the Twitter API right there every 10 seconds and saying and looking for IDF hashtags. So anyone talking about this event, we're breaking it apart every 2 seconds and doing sentiment analysis on each tweet. And then in real time, we're changing these Philips Hue light bulbs based on whether or not it's something good, positive that was said, or negative that was said. Blue is neutral, green is positive, red is bad.
So just as you said that, it turned red.
Oh, no.
I think somebody was doing that to show the demo, right?
Probably just messing with us. But I mean, that we put together in about 15 minutes, just dragging and dropping, ability to interface like with APIs and systems as well as things and people. This we put together in probably an hour. It's a little bit more elaborate, but the cool thing is you don't
more elaborate. It took a whole hour. Yeah.
Well, the idea is we think that if you have to program, we failed. We want to make this so simple that it's drag and drop. Gets people started with home automation or as complex as you want to get. You want to do like home medicine or like medical wearable technologies. All the way up to, let me show you this car. We have a $100,000 Local Motors Rally Fighter connected right here. Look our Octoblu logo. That car was in the Transformers 4 movie. It's running a private Octoblu cloud that you see on the table. And we're able to control the headlights, the hazard lights, the windshield wipers, the door locks, and the horn, all through JavaScript commands, like a big man's toy.
And where is this car while you're controlling all this?
It was at the hackathon in Las Vegas last weekend, and it's being shipped to Chicago for the next hackathon.
I love it. Now, I also saw some reference to infrared sensors. So how would they be used in this capacity?
So what we've done, we speak 4 protocols natively on the platform: HTTP, WebSockets, MQTT, and CoAP.
Now, could you also speak it in English?
Without acronyms. And the cool thing, though, you asked about IR or radio frequencies. The gateways themselves are open source and have plugin architecture that you can write any protocol you want and connect it to the cloud. So we have people doing things with old serial-like connected devices, RF devices, IR. The Bluetooth low energy devices was just another plugin we added, and AllJoin recently we added that protocol to it as well.
So it's really your imagination, and it's limitless to be able to do some creative things with all sorts of sensors and otherwise.
Absolutely. Anything you can dream up, a little bit of hacking and some Arduinos, you can build something pretty interesting or marketable.
Yeah, well, that would be the key. Ultimately, you hope you make money. It's one thing to do for show and for fun, but great in a practical world. Octoblu, for example, needs to make some money to do something with some profits as well.
Yep. So, I mean, that's where we see the opportunity is the big industrial IoT or big wearable type technologies, being able to help companies deploy all of this stuff out in the field. Big construction sites or logistic companies, help them automate all of their IoT needs.
And would you see some of these Internet of Things coming down to consumer levels for just us folks that want to know how will it help me in my home?
Absolutely. So just for fun, we've connected a Nest to it, a Belkin Wemo, these Philips Hues, Insteons, and we keep adding more and more consumer. Locatron, we added that last week, so we keep adding more and more consumer devices as well.
And then, of course, the ultimate goal here is, as you say, don't make us consumers have to program or worry about that. Just let it work and be intuitive.
Exactly. We're coming out with a mobile app here soon too.
Gonna drive my car?
Hopefully, that's my goal. I want to drive the Rally Fighter with it, like James Bond, right? But you can tell it it's okay to share my geolocation maybe with my home. So as you're pulling into your driveway, you can start automating your garage door, your coffee or your beer chiller, whatever. How can you make your life more simple? With sensors.
So it's a lot more than just make it cooler so I'm more comfortable. Yep. How about the lighting and everything else? Put my favorite music on, but let these small devices, very inexpensive too, control it.
Yep, this is like $30. We have a speech recognition module that you can add. You can talk to your house, and the whole thing just reacts to whatever you say. So like you could say it's movie time, and then have a whole flow here that triggers like the shades, the lights, the TV, like everything you can imagine inside of your home. Maybe you text your wife to tell her to come join you.
That's nice. Get the popcorn maker going, the whole bit. Right. Chris, you're a lot of fun to talk to, and we appreciate the fact that you're showing us here at the Maker Space at IDF.
Absolutely. A lot of fun. Thank you very much.
Certainly. We're back with more as Into Tomorrow continues. If you're listening in the car, for example, swing by intotomorrow.com. Check the video of Chris from Octoblu and all the other videos we have of all the cool things we're finding all around the Intel Developer Forum. Back with more from San Francisco. I'm Dave Graveline on the Advanced Media Network.